Have you ever stopped to think about how much of your life is shaped by forces you can't see but can feel? Something inside us seems to guide every thought, every decision, but often the answers slip away from our conscious understanding. What could be behind the choices we make every day? The human mind is like a vast ocean. On the surface, we have our consciousness, the part of us that decides, reasons, and interacts with the visible world. It is with this mind that you set goals, choose directions, and try to move forward every day. But what about the deep, invisible currents that shape the course of your life without you even realizing it? These currents are your subconscious mind, the place where your emotions, deepest habits, and beliefs reside, things you may not always realize you have. While the conscious mind acts directly, the subconscious works silently, affecting every one of your movements, often diverting the course of your intentions without you even realizing it. Now, imagine what it would be like to align these two forces, combining the power of your conscious mind with the immense potential of your subconscious. What could happen if, instead of being like a ship adrift, your intentions and actions became a single coordinated flow? Understanding this connection and achieving this alignment may be the secret to a life of harmony and fulfillment, where your decisions and emotions work together in sync. So with that in mind, ask yourself, am I really in control of what is guiding my life? So today, you will learn how to align your conscious and subconscious minds. A journey where you discover not only who you are on the surface, but also what is hidden in the depths of your mind. The conscious mind is responsible for making decisions in your daily life, using logic, reasoning, and the immediate information you perceive from your surroundings. It's this part of the mind that processes data, solves problems, and acts based on what's happening in the present. At every moment, you rely on this part of your mind to solve problems, plan the future, and even manage the small actions that make up your routine. But as impressive as this mind is, so active and visible, it doesn't represent the full potential you carry. Throughout the day, it is the conscious mind that filters what you see, hear, and experience. It organizes the information in a way that makes sense, categorizing it based on your past experiences and what you already know. It is the part of you that makes quick, rational judgments about what is right or wrong, what should be done or avoided. Our conscious mind has a limited vision. It is based on immediate stimuli and recent experiences. Although it plays a crucial role in making quick decisions and solving momentary problems, it does not access the deepest parts of our being. Our decisions are often shaped by what we already know, by what is visible on the horizon of our perception. However, the true control of our journey does not rest solely in these conscious choices. There is something much larger happening behind the scenes. It's important to recognize this limitation to understand that, although it is a powerful tool, the conscious mind alone cannot define your entire reality. It acts in the present, dealing with what is in front of you, but often fails to perceive the deeper forces silently guiding your path. Even so, it's the conscious mind that allows you to set directions, establish goals, and move with purpose. It is the conscious mind that plans, that thinks about what you want to achieve and how to achieve it. However, the effectiveness of this conscious navigation depends on one essential factor: being in harmony with what exists below the surface, where the invisible forces of the subconscious are always present. It is at this point that the understanding of the role of the conscious mind begins to expand. The awareness you now have when making your decisions may be limited, but by combining this focus with the deeper currents of the subconscious mind, you unlock the true power of navigation in your life. While the conscious mind occupies itself with the decisions you actively make, the subconscious mind operates in a much deeper, quieter, and often invisible dimension. It is the true reservoir of your experiences, storing your emotions, habits, beliefs, and memories. In this space lies everything that fundamentally shapes who you are, the parts of you that act without you realizing it, but that have a direct impact on your daily choices and behaviors. The subconscious mind stores every significant memory, from the most remarkable moments to those that seem trivial. Unlike the conscious mind, which focuses on the immediate present, the subconscious mind is always active, processing and storing information far beyond your conscious perception. This includes the emotions you feel when facing a challenging situation, the beliefs you have developed over the years about what is possible or not, and the habits you repeat without thinking, shaped by internal patterns that you may not always understand. Imagine the subconscious as the submerged part of an iceberg. What you see above the water, the conscious mind, is only a small fraction of the entire iceberg, while the larger, massive, and powerful part is hidden below the surface. Likewise, the subconscious mind, although often hidden, is much more extensive and influential than what you can immediately see or control. It defines the direction of your decisions, often without you even realizing that you are being influenced. For example, you might consciously want to succeed in a new project, but if there's a deeply rooted belief in your subconscious that you're not capable or don't deserve that success, your actions and behaviors might end up reflecting that hidden belief, even if you're unaware of it. This is the power of the subconscious mind. It shapes what you do, feel, and how you react without needing to deliberate on every step. This part of the mind acts as a bridge between your past experiences and your present actions. It constantly compares what is happening now with what has been stored over your lifetime, bringing up emotions and behavioral patterns automatically. That's why you often find yourself repeating habits or patterns that seem out of your control. When a current experience resembles something you have lived before, the subconscious mind immediately reacts, triggering emotional and behavioral responses based on past memories. These automatic reactions can be both helpful and harmful. When the subconscious is programmed with empowering beliefs, we tend to make decisions aligned with our goals and desires. But if those beliefs are limiting, formed by traumas, insecurities, or negative experiences, they can create blocks, self-sabotage, and behaviors that work against our conscious objectives. The subconscious mind also has the power to create lasting habits. What we do repeatedly over time, whether positive or negative, ends up being recorded in this deep part of the brain and over time becomes automatic. That's why we sometimes find ourselves acting on impulse or repeating patterns that we rationally know are not ideal. This is because the subconscious is programmed to maintain these patterns, like a machine that executes commands without question. To change these patterns and reprogram the subconscious mind, we must recognize the depth of this part of our psyche and how it influences our choices. Unlike the conscious mind, which reacts to the present, the subconscious is shaped by past experiences and automatic responses. Understanding this dynamic is essential to learn how to redirect these internal forces and align them with your conscious goals. The power of the subconscious mind is its ability to guide your actions in an invisible but extremely powerful way. What happens below the surface has a direct impact on what manifests itself in the outside world. And understanding this is the first step towards transforming this force into something that works in your favor, rather than letting it follow old patterns that you have already overcome. When the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are out of sync, it creates a misalignment that can profoundly affect your daily life. Although it's not always easy to notice that something is out of harmony, the body and mind manifest clear signs, both external and internal, that indicate that these two essential parts are not working together. Recognizing these signs is crucial because ignoring them can result in a cycle of frustration, preventing you from moving toward your goals and personal growth. Externally, Misalignment shows up in various ways. Procrastination is one of the most obvious signs. When we commit to doing something but constantly delay our actions, it may be that our conscious mind is telling us this task is important, while our subconscious mind is filled with insecurities or fears that cause us to avoid making progress. This internal conflict creates a blockage where the conscious intention to move forward is sabotaged by subconscious patterns of fear or doubt. Another external sign is self-sabotage. When our actions go against our own goals, it's possible that deeply rooted limiting beliefs are at play. Imagine that you are seeking success in a new career, but repeatedly make decisions that weaken your progress, such as missing important deadlines or avoiding growth opportunities. This inconsistent behavior reflects the misalignment between what you consciously desire and what the subconscious mind believes is safe or possible. Self-sabotage is a direct result of this conflict. While we try to move forward consciously, our subconscious mind acts in the opposite direction, protecting us from potential failure, even if it means preventing success. Inconsistent behavior also arises as a result of this misalignment. You may start the day with a strong determination, but along the way, get sidetracked or make decisions that are not aligned with your goals. This kind of oscillation is an indication that your conscious mind is trying to steer your life in one direction, while the subconscious remains stuck in old patterns that keep you anchored in the past. And as a result, this generates a feeling of being stuck in a cycle where conscious efforts to achieve something greater are undermined by habits and beliefs that you may not even be fully aware of. Internally, the signs of misalignment are also evident, but can be more subtle. One of the first internal signs is the constant presence of negative emotions like anxiety, sadness, or irritation. These emotions are not just momentary reactions to external events, but also indicate that there is an internal conflict between what you desire and what your subconscious mind is projecting. For example, when you feel anxious in the face of a new and exciting opportunity, it could be that your conscious mind is excited about the challenge, while your subconscious mind is reacting with fear of failure or the discomfort of leaving your comfort zone. Another common internal sign is a feeling of restlessness or discontent. Even if, rationally, everything seems to be in order in your life, you may feel that something is wrong, as if there is a gap between where you are and where you should be. This feeling of persistent dissatisfaction is a strong indicator of misalignment. When your conscious aspirations do not align with what your subconscious mind believes is possible or safe, life can start to lose its spark, and a feeling of stagnation takes over. Recognizing these signs, both external and internal, is essential to restoring harmony between the two minds. Ignoring the signs of misalignment means allowing this hidden force to continue guiding your actions without you having control over the process. Aligning the conscious and subconscious minds is a process that requires practice and intentional focus. To help these two minds work in harmony, there are simple and effective methods that can be integrated into your daily life. A fundamental practice is the use of positive affirmations. By repeating constructive thoughts, you reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing limiting beliefs with more empowering mental patterns. These affirmations act as new seeds planted deep in the mind, allowing behaviors more aligned with your desires to flourish over time. Another powerful technique is creative visualization. By vividly imagining what you want to achieve and experiencing the emotions associated with those results, you sync your conscious intentions with the creative power of the subconscious. Visualization creates a clear and emotionally engaging path that both minds follow, allowing your actions to be guided by this positive scenario. Meditation and mindfulness are also essential in this process. These practices of mindfulness help silence the noise of the conscious mind and access the depths of the subconscious mind. By cultivating presence in the moment, you reduce internal resistance and create space for both minds to connect more fluidly, promoting a sense of mental and emotional balance. For those looking to explore alignment further, a complementary technique is journaling. Writing down your thoughts, emotions, and insights allows you to bring out hidden subconscious patterns. The act of writing provides clarity and a deeper understanding of oneself, creating a direct bridge between the conscious and subconscious. One of the biggest obstacles to aligning the conscious and subconscious minds are past traumas and the limiting beliefs that arise from those experiences. These traumas, often ignored or underestimated, leave deep marks on the subconscious mind, shaping behaviors, emotions, and decisions in invisible ways. When a negative experience is lived and not properly processed, it becomes an internal barrier that prevents the harmonious flow between your two minds. These traumas can manifest as deep fears, self-sabotaging patterns, or even the constant feeling that you are not capable or deserving of achieving your goals. Overcoming these traumas requires more than just willpower. It requires a process of emotional healing where the wounds of the past are acknowledged and addressed. Cognitive and behavioral therapies are effective approaches for dealing with these issues. Cognitive therapy, for example, helps identify and restructure negative thought patterns associated with trauma. Behavioral therapy, on the other hand, allows you to gradually face challenging situations, creating new emotional and behavioral associations that replace old limiting patterns. In addition to these therapeutic practices, the reframing of beliefs plays a fundamental role in transforming the subconscious. Limiting beliefs, formed over years of negative experiences, can be redefined as you gain new perspectives and learn to see beyond the trauma. Reframing is the process of taking a negative belief, such as "I'm not good enough," and transforming it into something empowering like "I am capable of learning and improving every day." This does not happen overnight, but with consistent practices like positive affirmations and conscious reflection, this transformation is possible. As these limiting beliefs are reframed, the space that was once occupied by insecurities and fears is filled with confidence and optimism. This process of emotional healing and reprogramming not only frees the subconscious from the chains of the past, but also paves the way for deeper alignment between your conscious intentions and internal patterns. Achieving alignment between the conscious and subconscious mind is not something that happens overnight. On the contrary, it is a gradual process that requires repetition and patience. The subconscious mind, in particular, responds most effectively to consistency. This is because it is deeply shaped by the patterns we repeat over time. Every thought, behavior, and habit that is repeated consistently creates a new internal structure in the subconscious mind, which, in turn, begins to influence your actions and decisions in a way that is more aligned with your conscious goals. This process of repetition, although simple, is incredibly powerful. Think of how, by repeatedly practicing a new skill, whether it's learning to play an instrument or practicing a sport, your brain slowly integrates that skill until it becomes automatic. The same happens with the alignment between the two minds. The more you practice positive affirmations, visualizations, meditation, and other healing techniques, the more your subconscious mind begins to reprogram itself and adopt these new patterns as your reality. On this path of transformation, it is essential to celebrate small victories. We often focus only on big results and forget to value the small steps we take along the way. But each progress, no matter how small, represents an achievement. Recognizing and celebrating these moments strengthens internal motivation and reinforces that the path you have chosen is working. This, in turn, reinforces the consistency needed for the two minds to align more easily. Small progress, like noticing a change in attitude or a more balanced emotional response to challenges, are clear signs that the subconscious is being reprogrammed. So, patience is an essential virtue in this process. There will be moments when you feel like you are progressing quickly, and others where it seems like nothing is changing. However, it is important to remember that every practice, every new attempt to reprogram your subconscious mind, is building a solid foundation for deeper changes. Even when results are not immediate, the inner work you are doing continues to impact your behavior and emotions. This process brings balance, clarity, and above all, allows you to live a life more aligned with your core values and deepest desires. And as a result, what once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle now becomes a challenge that you are fully equipped to overcome. After all, the true power of transformation is within you. All you need to do is cultivate that connection between the conscious and the subconscious. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thanks again for watching and for joining me. Take care and see you soon.